I have a quick question. Yeah, my sexual preference doesn't matter, but anyways,
Are you gay?
It does.
maybe I don't
It
know.
matters.
It's
okay.
a mystery. It's a
I like
mystery.
gay people.
That's cool. I don't judge.
I was recently told I couldn't be a Christian if I was gay, so like I'm still confused.
Who the
But
fuck cares?
I do have a quick question. Oh mate, don't go anywhere. Hold on.
I'm not going anywhere.
Wait, it is real.
Okay, so what I've heard on like 4 different panels, Crunchy, what happened with this duct tape and lipstick stuff?
I also would like to know.
Because you said nothing happened. Mate said that you told him nothing happened, but there's rumors and I guess audio or something.
There's yeah. Do you want me to say what happened? She was blackout drunk, crashing out, having a mental fucking breakdown, making all sorts of noises and crying.
You were talking shit about Scully earlier. You got anything to say now that he's here?
I can't explain myself. I'd give up.
Well, hold on, Tommy.
Sig wasn't even here yet.
Hold on, he was making a point. Sorry, Ome, go ahead.
Right. And then I was watching the stream. I didn't type in chat. I just let her do her thing. She's like saying, "I love you, Clumsy. I love you." Don't know, like imagine you were in a bar. If you've been to a bar,
Yeah,
you've
but
had
I
that
don't get to talk to anyone.
Let me fucking say my point. If you're in a bar and a drunk girl comes up to you, everyone who's been to a bar has had that drunk girl who's way too drunk, who's telling you she loved you and she just fell into your arms. You push that girl away. You get her to safety. You don't fucking grab her and take her into your car. And that's what Clumsy did. Right? This is what I didn't like because he just ended the stream when she was like, she was moaning, and he ended the stream, took her backstage. So I instantly joined. I instantly joined that shit, and then I saw him. He was like this, Crunchy, you do this to me. I'm crying too. And he's like this with his face in the camera, showing his tears. He's showing his tears. I thought, I gotta record this. So I dragged down, pressed screen record, and I started recording. And I sat there and listened for fucking half hour. And all I've got is this girl having a fucking mental breakdown and Clumsy just picking on any sexual comment she said. And he's like, what are you going to, she's like, what are you going to do? Come to my house. And he's like, yeah. And she's like, what, you're going to rape me? And he's like, oh, and that turned him on. And then he moved on to the next point. And he was like, yeah, I'll come to your house and I'll put tape over your mouth. I'll put tape over your mouth and I'll put lipstick on it. The lipstick part is the weirdest part. The lipstick part is the weirdest part. That's the weirdest part. Putting duct tape over a girl's mouth could be considered horny, but drawing lipstick on it, that's fucking weird. Right? And all I did was record that. Right? And then as soon as that shit happened, I rejoined, and then it all ended because it was just me and her then.
But
no, hold on, Crunchy, 1 second.
Well, be fair, Crunchy, you've been sticking up with him all night. Like fuck off.
I gave you an answer earlier, Midnight. Remember that? You want my answer to change? How can I show you guys the deepest, darkest, shittiest parts of my life, and it's still not honest enough for some of you? It's crazy. Yeah, Skelly doesn't give me anything, dude, outside of the pack of hot dogs and slushy.
Everyone is worried about you. Everyone's worried about you. What the heck?
Wait, is this Skelly?
I'm worried why?
Yes,
I'm sitting here.
That is Skelly.
Whoever
the fuck that is.
Yeah, I've heard his name for a long time, but I never know who he is.
I heard it from Cringe.
Yeah, that's what John Smith.
All right, well, fair enough. Now that I heard the story, I was just curious because I've heard, the story gets wilder and wilder each time it gets told. So,
dude, imagine being in a bar and a really sloppy ass drunk girl's coming up to you having a mental breakdown, right? And she's like, "I love you, I love you."
Well, you're not going to help me, are you?
She's doing that, and she grabbed and
you're off on your own streaming.
Wait, Omate, when you were recording it, were you just sitting there in silence?
I was working. I was in work, you dumbass. I got the video, and you could see that I'm in
work. Whoa!
What? And then what'd you do after? Go live.
You didn't try to interrupt it?
Nope.
I was in backstage. How can I interrupt it?
Okay.
Right? I was backstage, and then when he said that,
that's crazy. That's like watching your girl hook up with another man and you're peeking through the window.
Terrible, dude. It was terrible.
You're peeking through the window. Oh,
it was awful, dude. It was horrible.
The window was foggy too. The window was foggy.
It's almost like your boyfriend. It's almost like your boyfriend saying that he's gonna rape someone in the ass, isn't it?
This happened
on Good Time Stream.
Yeah, you said you were gonna rape Lala in the ass.
Yeah. You're justifying.
Crunchy, it's not just Clumsy. You literally did the same thing with Faded Bones.
Yeah, she's done it with loads of people. Yeah, she's done worse with Faded Bones. She's been in private video calls with Faded Bones.
I like Faded Bones a little bit more.
Sorry, I just gotta be honest. You're worried.
All right, that was my only question. But Tommy, your chat keeps saying that the link is no longer in the chat. You need to repin it.
Okay, good looks.
All right, I'm out of here.
Quick, Skelly was,